Hi everyone, my name is Richard Carrière. I'm SVP and General Manager at CyberLink. Today I will show you how FaceMe can deliver a personalized contactless experience across a series of use cases. What is CyberLink FaceMe? It is the world's top cross-platform AI facial recognition engine. It is one of the most precise in the world with an accuracy rate of 99.7%. It is optimized for edge computing, which means that it can be identifying someone in a few milliseconds. It doesn't need to be connected to any cloud or server, making it very secure. And also it's cross-platform, so it can be integrated in Windows, Linux, iOS, and Android solutions. FaceMe comes either as an SDK, a software development kit that can be integrated to any software, or as a package solution named FaceMe Security that can literally be installed on computers and IP cams to run any solution. FaceMe essentially does four things. You can detect faces, so are there people in front of a camera? It can recognize people by mapping vectors on their face. It can detect face attributes, so the mood, the age, the gender, and it can also identify a series of landmarks. Some of the things that FaceMe does very well in addition to these basic features you would expect from facial recognition tools are around three aspects. One is image pre-processing. It comes with CyberLink's True Theater technology that enhances accuracy by close to 12%. Especially in situations of poor lighting, people of different skin complexions, poor resolution camera. There's a series of technologies that handle that. It also comes with built-in anti-spoofing solutions for both 3D or 2D cameras. And also there's a unique feature that's extremely relevant at the moment with this pandemic is the ability to detect if people are wearing masks, if they are wearing them properly over the mouth and nose. And also, it can help do very high precise authentication even if somebody is wearing a mask. Let me tell you how it delivers interactive experiences in many situations. First, it can create a contactless personalized experience and it can collect statistics in a very wide range of use cases. As I mentioned, and as we will show you later in the demo, it can identify very precisely people's age, gender, their mood, the view angle, where they're looking vis-a-vis the camera, and the time they spend in a location or in a store. It can also identify loyalty member programs. It can also trigger contactless transaction, making it very hygienic, very secure. It can also deliver alerts. Let's say you have a VIP member, visitor, or customer who shows up, or there's a blacklisted person who's been identified. And finally, it can deliver a number of authentication cases, anywhere from access control, clocking for staff attendance, login to different apps, monitoring for movements of people in different spaces. Let's go over a few use cases. One of them is around digital signage, and it's very relevant here at Infocom. So you can personalize the experience in front of a digital sign based on people demographics. You can collect statistics also on the different visitors, and you can integrate into hardware and CRM. So you really deliver a personalized, interactive, quick experience. Push it a little further, and you can integrate FaceMe into smart kiosks. So facial recognition can, with demographics, deliver personal offering, just like with Signage, but also it can authentify and identify a loyalty program member right away. So delivering the experience they expect together with frictionless transaction. For transaction processing, using your face as an ID, as we'll show in the demo, delivers a very high precision level of about 1 chance in a million only of bad identification. This is much better than iris or fingerprint authentication, which is about 1 in 10,000 chance of false identification. Never mind using a 4-digit PIN or a password made of your first name and birth date. And as we said, it integrates anti-spoofing, so you cannot flash an image or a video to try to log in. And it can also be integrated to mobile banking and shopping on mobile devices and computers. One use case that we deployed in the last year is with Concierge Robots. So different venues, whether it's in a retail or hospitality environment or just events, you can have robots that are around and deliver the same kind of personalized experience you would have with kiosks or with digital signs. It can analyze crowds. So in a live event, it can count visitors, it can detect the mood of the crowd, it can help redirect queues, for example. It can alert if there are people clusters. It can also identify blacklisted people and send alerts. The use case, as I mentioned, for access control, time clock, and sign-in, it can be integrated to existing solutions or as new solutions that will provide very precise contactless hygienic authentication. Anti-spoofing will help decrease absenteeism and in the end protect money, assets, and the secure areas. One added feature of FaceMe is the integration with UAlerts, which is an instant messaging service. So basically what it does is that whenever there's a specific case, like a VIP visitor identified, a blacklisted person, somebody who should be wearing a mask, they're not, clusters in a crowd, name it, it can send an automated alert instantly to whoever should receive it. Okay, now we'll show you a few videos and demos, starting with an illustration in smart retail. So we'll show you a quick video followed by a demonstration by my colleague Craig Campbell, who's our head of sales engineering.
Thank you, Richard, for that great introduction, and I want to thank everyone for joining us today. I am now launching our FaceMe Smart Retail. This is our proof of concept here to show you how our FaceMe SDK can help you in the retail environment. So the first thing you can see is it's launching from my edge device, which is my laptop. And this is tied to my webcam, but it can be any IP cam as well. And you can see the first thing it's doing is it's detecting motion. Once it detects motion, it then looks for a face and it identifies the face by extracting vector mask. Okay, so I identified myself as visitor 001. I'm male, neutral, happy. 54 visits so far. We have 199 visits total showed up to the store. Imagine if you can see, you want to know how many people are showing up to your store on a daily basis or hourly. This will break it down for you. You can see the gender stats, mostly male, a few female. So if your store was geared towards male, you're doing great. But if it was geared towards female, then you really need to change the products on your shelves to entice them to come in. Also, you can see the age stats. So you got the ages 25 to 26 to 35, 36 to 45. So the majority of the ages that are coming in here are 26 to 35. So hopefully your store is geared toward that age range. Also down here, you can see the emotions. Neutral, happy, sad, all this is being collected constantly. So imagine, how would this work? Well, imagine a woman has walked into your store and she comes in and she's standing there looking at a product and you can tell her emotion. Now, if she's signed in, she will come in as a VIP, meaning that she's registered and you know who this person is and you're allowed to contact her and reach out to her. So you can see this woman staying here for a dwell time of say 5 minutes or more, and she might be happy, sad. And here she's had a gender status is female, she's young, and she's mostly neutral, but you can see there's a happy status in there as well. And she's been standing there for over 5 minutes looking at this one item. We'll reach out to that person via the VIP information you have on her, offer this off, say on a 10% discount next week. So you can really capture your demographics, both those you have for VIP as well as those who are unknown, but still can tell they're male, female, and their age and their emotion status. So all this data is being captured in the back end. So let's show you that back end. What can we capture from this information? Well, here we can see that, say, on July 29th, we had a total of 1,528 show up in all stores, 127 in one store. You can go back and see on that same day, July 29th, 27th, and see who came in on that day for unique visitors. So it's only 98 that were unique visitors versus the total that showed up that day. We only had a camera for coming in. If we had camera going out, we can capture the dwell time as well. How long did they stay in that store? So down here you can see the gender, quick and easy. I just mouse over that. You can see all males, 1,100, females 165, quite a few males coming in through here. Now, if you wanted to target females of a certain age, say like 31 to 35, you can see here at the peak time that they show up in your store. Also, same for males and females, which ones you want to target, right? Also, the emotions. What emotions were they having at that peak time? Maybe you had a sale on at that time. Maybe it was a holiday. Maybe you had an event going on. So you can see what kind of emotions are going on during those events. So again, these are the details you can capture. Very thorough, very detailed, and it can help you tell who's come to your store, how long they are staying, are they male, female, and what are their emotions. This can also tell you how many people are making purchases. So you can have a camera at the front POS sale line. So you can see who's standing in line, how long they're standing in there, how many people are in line. So you can know, well, we have too many people at this time of day in line, so we need to increase our staff. So there's a lot of information you can get. And now back to my colleague, Richard.
Thanks, Craig, for this demonstration. Now, Craig will also show us another quick demo, and this one is around anti-spoofing to show how FaceMe ensures that only real people can be authenticated.
And now, for my final demo, I'm going to show you how our FaceMe SDK is optimized for Intel's 3D camera. Here you can see down below, I am currently connected to the Intel RealSense 3D camera depth camera 435. If I go into here under preferences, I can enable anti-spoofing. I'll turn on 3D depth camera and hit apply, and as soon as I do, you can see I'm now detected as a real person. So now, no matter where I go, it can tell my nose is further than my cheeks, so I am not a photo or a video. If I were to bring one in, no matter what angle we go at, it's going to tell me it's spoofing. So there you go. Photo versus real life. Instantaneous, just walk in and we can check that you are a real person versus someone trying to fake as being you. Thank you. And Richard, back to you.
Thanks again, Craig. Finally, we'll show you a short video illustrating our newest feature that is just being released as we speak, and it's the ability to identify people wearing masks and also detect if people are wearing masks and wearing them correctly. Facial recognition can be a goldmine for the industry. For businesses, it enables ultra-targeted and rich interactive experiences. It enables ultra-precise customer statistics collection. It results in higher sales conversions and reduced OPEX and losses. For integrators, OEM, and the channel, this is the opportunity to deliver cutting-edge new value-added solutions, especially in the context of this pandemic. Anything contactless that helps create a great experience with customers is extremely valued. Because it's a service, it can shorten the sales repeat cycle and create recurring revenues, and also can create a solid anchor into an omni-channel online, offline experiences. So there's tons of benefits. Every time we speak to a customer, we find something new, some new use case, some new benefits. So we look forward to engaging with you. For more details, you can visit cyberlink.com/FaceMe, or you can contact us at FaceMe-sales@cyberlink.com. Thank you for your attention and have a good day.